Hello, this is Alex with part 20 of my Let's Play of Fallout New Vegas, where it's been well over a month since I recorded a video of New Vegas. This is also a re-recording with a backup save, because last time I recorded this on OBS, I believe I had other softwares, other programs on my computer, which resulted in OBS shitting itself, but it won't. And about that other quest that I was doing, we go to here. The last video I was unable, I did technically finish it, but it wouldn't really let me talk to Regis about the evidence. I guess because I did it in a certain way. However, what I will do to complete the quest is open up the console command. Because if I want this quest complete, I had to do that. So I'll just do that right here. Would it be considered cheating? I guess. Although, if the game kind of breaks of itself, then let's see, huh? Okay, maybe it was just this set of numbers then. Not found. That's weird. Oh, I forgot that I had a couple extra numbers. That's what I was doing. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, if the quest doesn't really want to function, and I would like the XP. There we go. Yeah, I did it. Doesn't matter, I wouldn't have done it if it actually worked in the first place, but I guess since I'm playing an older or a game that was made within 18 months, you know, there's still going to be some bugs here and there. But anyway, let's continue. There are a couple things I'll have to redo for the last recording. Nothing in there.
Morning.
So I'll go in this part of the airport. So talk to this lady. It seems like the music's a bit loud. I'll fix that real quick. That should work. Continue the game.
Did the Colonel send you? I was hoping he might have changed his mind.
You look upset. What's wrong?
I know. I've been crying. Stupid. I'm supposed to be a soldier. My husband, he's a ranger, and he got murdered by a pack of fiends. Goddamn savages laid his body out to rot. Brass won't say it to me straight, but they mean to leave Esteban out there. I can see that plain.
If your husband is dead, it doesn't matter. Actually, wait, let me see these options. It seems strange the NCR wouldn't do their best to retrieve a fallen comrade.
Colonel says he can't spare the men to bring Esteban back home. And the fiends, they put all kinds of mines and traps around his body. Snipers, too.
No one else will help you?
His best friend, Jackson, tried. Didn't even get permission from his CO, so it could have cost him a lot. But he never came back.
I'll recover your husband's body.
Mister, I'd about given up hope. But you've got to be careful. I don't want anybody else dying on my account. Esteban's body is laid out between some of the buildings, east of the REPCON headquarters. At least that's what his squad mates said. There's an NCR position just north of there. It's on the way. They should be able to tell you what the situation is.
So real quick, I'm going to check and make sure OBS is actually recording the game. I will be a couple seconds. Alright, it's actually recording, that's good. So for this specific quest, it's not really a main quest on here, but I do know where the corpse is over by Repcon headquarters. So I'll do that in just a second, because over here, there's something you can help fix.
Hey, patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
You don't need copyrighted music.
Listen, asshole, I know you're not really an NCR health inspector, so you can cut the restaurant critique routine. And I want my 50 caps back, because I looked it up and there ain't no disease called colorectal implosion syndrome. So I paid you to look the other way for nothing. Wait, you're not... Oh, wow, I'm sorry. You look just like... Never mind, sorry. So what can I serve you up?
Is there a health inspector bothering you?
That's nothing. You just look like the health inspector who stopped through for the yearly inspection a couple of weeks back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to wait another 11 months to see his crooked ass to get my caps back. Ah, well. Anything I can get you?
You got anything to eat?
Oh, yeah. You can order up anything you want. As long as it's corn or beans. Just kidding. Haven't you heard? With a few shipments from home and a little variety, the troops are getting restless for some quality grub. You can only do so much as a chef with just corn, beans, onions, and peppers.
Can anything be done to improve your supplies?
Well, we haven't had any quality meat in months. Everyone in the camp just eating beans for protein. It isn't pretty. Some of my kitchen machinery is broken down too, so we've been eating mostly raw vegetables. And I'm desperate for spices or seasonings. Anything, just something for the general mood around here.
Where would you suggest I find meat in the amount you need here?
It doesn't need to all come from the same source. There are a bunch of different vendors around who sell meat. Fitz, the Nashes, Crimson Caravan. We've never really tried to go out and organize deals with merchants to supply our food. Already having an overstock of food, we haven't needed to. But we really need some good old red meat on the menu soon. So I'm willing to divert some caps in their direction if they're open to supplying us.
What parts are needed to fix the food processor?
Here's the list. We've been scrapping together quick fixes to keep it running for months. I think it finally crapped out and needs a full overhaul. It's the goofy machine behind the counter in the corner next to the stove. I'd be much obliged if you could take a look at it and get it fixed up.
Where might I find these parts?
I don't know. Try the various traders around the waste. Or the pawn shop in Westside might have some parts. Oh, I've heard of a place called House Tools you could check out. It's an old factory on the north side of Vegas. Just a word of warning, though. I hear no one who goes in there comes back out. Could be traps, crazy robots, or who knows what's in that place.
Where should I look for spices?
The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it.
I'd like to talk about something else.
What can I do for you?
So it's a machine there. I wonder if I had the right repair skills for this. Repair a success. Bypassing several broken redundant co-processors, using nothing more than a bobby pins, tape, and a trooper Swiss Army knife, managed to get the machine running.
Hello. Hey, back for seconds, huh?
I fixed the food processor.
Amazing. I thought that thing was done for. That'll help me transform what I can offer the troops. I'll give you a little extra discount the next time you buy food from me. Thanks again.
Let's see. So we retrieve a corpse and go to a caravan company to help get meat supplies. Shall I ask him again?
Hey, back.
Could you remind me where I should look for supplies?
What do you need to know?
Meat.
It doesn't need to all come from the same source. We've never really tried to go out and organize deep, but we really need...
Spices.
The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know of any spices known to improve mood. Hell, we have a whole research department. One guy's even set up in the main terminal building. They're the ones who ought to be looking into it.
Main terminal building. Alright, let's do that. Anything to help the main chef of the area. I assume we only have one
Hello.
chef too. I'm sure I won't get hurt from fall damage. Oh, it's an invisible wall. Nope, no, it's not. Okay, I'm fine. Alright. Crimson Caravan Company is... There we go. I believe I talked to this guy about it.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
Kara needs a regular shipment of Brahmin meat and spices for the mess hall.
Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cost some serious caps.
Give them a deal on the price. They'll have the upper hand in future, more important negotiations.
Well, the Fargo traders have been trying to edge us out on the new armor contract for the troops. This could swing things in our favor. All right, let McCarran know they should expect the first shipment in a week or so.
All right. Sure. We should head back to Karen.
Patrolling the Mojave almost missed.
Hello.
Hey, back for seconds, huh?
The Crimson Caravan agreed to trade meat and spices at a generous discount.
You managed to swing us a discount and cover the majority of the meat supply we need. Good work.
Well, that seems like we're good. At least for this part. Should we have other dialogue?
Howdy, looking for What do you... The Crimson Caravan would probably be able to arrange a regular shipment, but I don't know... Hell, we have a whole...
Well, it did mention spices earlier. So let's go rescue that guy's corpse over at Ranger Morales. just what weapon I like to use.
Keeping quiet. Unless my creaky knees give us away. I guess old guys are tougher.
I never really do get to use Joshua Grant's pistol much. It seems to be all the feeds. Just gonna check for any traps laying around. Oh, there he is. Might as well take this and get the armor on him. Let's disarm this trap. Nothing of value there. Bear trap. Bear trap. Bear trap. What if a fiend fell off the roof? Doesn't seem like on this side. I have no idea who they were shooting at over there. Just a regular mercenary. I don't see any landmines around either. Alright, now to carry his corpse. I remember where to go is over there, because last time when I was recording I walked way more east. I wasn't sure where to really go.
Be careful out there. We already lost Jackson doing what you're trying to do. Evening.
I didn't expect more legionaries to come after me. I assume I already did the quest, so hopefully dialogue will open up for me to at least tell the dude's wife that I got him. Back to McCarran I go. Where is it? Okay, there it is.
We won't go quiet.
Evening. Did you start looking for Esteban? I guess my directions could have been better. No.
I did find him, but I guess the guy I was supposed to talk to died.
For that.
Alright, so with the Legion fucking coming after me, Fitz is dead. Might as well just take this guy's shit. Get that damn water.
Welcome back. Are you...
No reaction to seeing someone you knew just died in front of you, huh? Alright, now to retrieve that lady's husband's corpse. This is what the Legion out. This is what the Legion dealt with. This quest won't be busted. I saw Oblivion Remaster came out. Maybe I'll play it someday. Or play the original since it's probably a lot cheaper on Steam anyway. My very loud Bear 50 cal sniper rifle is a good stealth weapon, apparently. Huh, it even triggered the shotgun trap too when I shot him. Best to make another save. Okay, you're just standing there, huh? Just shoot you right in the head about there. Or, you know, just fucking miss. Some bullets are inconsistent, I guess. There we go. So always aim for torso shots when you can. I think there's one more around here. Now looks like I got everybody. Some traps, get some XP. And time to take a corpse. The NCR troopers. There we go.
Oh my god, are you okay? You've got to get to a medic. Doc Kemp can patch you up back at base. How could you sacrifice your body like that? You never even met him. If the NCR doesn't have a medal for this, they should make one up.
I made a promise to Private Morales.
There must be some kind of code of honor you hold yourself to. You're like a man possessed. We'll make sure Ranger Morales' body gets sent back home. You don't have to, you know, pick him up on your shoulder and haul him to California. Even though I believe you would if you had to. You should go tell Private Morales the news. I know she'll be relieved.
Alright, I guess I'll just lay his body. Just straighten it out a bit. Okay. Now I can go back to camera carrying and fix this. Or finish this issue, not fix it. I already fixed it.
Hey. Did you start looking for Esteban? I guess my directions could have been better.
Brought his body to an NCR position. He's on his way back to McCarran.
They put him in a box? With a flag and all? I hope so. He'd have been proud. You're too good for this rotten town. First kind thing anybody ever did for me in Esteban. You ever need anything, all you need to do is ask. Thank you so much.
Alright, that was done.
Feels better knowing that Esteban's not out there in the waste. But he's still gone, you know?
Now to do actual quests. You know, quests that are to do that are, you know, listed here. I know just where to go for that. This guy.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the Colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends.
What do you know about the fiends?
Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets done. That sound like something that interests you?
Might be. Give me their names.
First one calls herself Violet. God knows why. The name is the prettiest thing about her. Spends most of her time with a pack of vicious dogs. Then there's Driver Nafai. He's fast and he's brutal. Killed about a dozen of my men with a goddamn driver iron. Hence his name. And finally, Cook. Rapist, pyromaniac, and damn good chef if you believe the fiends we've captured. Probably the craziest of the lot. I'm not gonna feed you any bullshit. These aren't your common Vegas trash. They've all killed good NCR men, and plenty of mercs too. You go after them, any of them, you're in for a hell of a fight. So, which one is it gonna be?
Violet.
Violet it is. Wish I could give you more advice on how to bring her down, but we know less about her than the other 2. Just watch out for the dogs. She raises them herself. Might as well be their mother, and never leave her side.
Where can I find her?
Good question. Fiend territory is southeast of here, but they range all over the area. None of them stays in any one place for long.
Anything else I need to know?
One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a recognizable head. My superiors need proof they're gone. That means no headshots, no decapitations till after they're dead, and no damage to the face. If you want to be safe, aim for the chest. You bring me a head that looks like a rotten tomato, people will be doubting, and I won't be authorized to pay the entire bounty. Good luck to you, and don't get careless. Right.
I'll talk to the other people after I'm done with these after I'm done with this quest, that is. So cart around and kill Violet. She's at the Poseidon gas station area. Probably best I sneak around. Probably get her from behind.
This crouch walking is hell on my back, boss.
Anything in these boxes? She's straight ahead, probably on the other side of this wall. There she is. Shoot her right in the back. Just gonna get aim. Okay, seems like the dogs heard that. Is there anything of interest here? One head taken. Ammo box, take this. Take that. Some super stim pack. Let me think here. Purified water. Quartz. Nothing there. Cigarettes. That's where some caps I could sell. Nothing there. Just some baseballs. Yup. Nothing there. Nothing. Don't know why I need a flashlight out during the day. Source some money. Ammo. Dirty water. Steady. Nothing important there. Nothing here. Toss it. Let's check the trailers if there's anything I can obtain. Nothing here. Nothing of interest. Alright, took her head. Time to head back.
Evening. I see you're still alive, and that's promising. Any luck on that bounty?
I want to claim a bounty.
That right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours.
Got any more open bounties?
Damn right I do. Who do you think you can take down?
Driver Nelfi.
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. You let him get close, and he'll take your head off. My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, 1st Recon, snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but it's your call.
Who's Lieutenant Gorbitz? Gorobitz.
Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. Not anymore, anyway.
Sounds like fun. I'll get on it.
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
I might as well go through his dialogue. Even though you first hear about Daughtry, if you don't go to him first, you learn from the other troopers. But I might as well go through this dialogue. You were at Bitter Springs, I'm told.
Yeah, I was there. I was Captain Daughtry then. That whole situation was a mess and could easily have been avoided with good intel. The major in charge at the time made a bad call. He thought Bitter Springs was full of Great Khan raiders, so we surrounded the place. By the time any of us realized there were civilians down there, women and children, the shooting had already started. The major froze up at the news, and we couldn't get another word out of him. I took over and salvaged the situation as best I could. For my effort, I was promoted to major. Not quite the way I'd have wanted it.
What can you tell me about the Great Khans?
We know they supply the fiends with illegal chems, but they never stick around in NCR territory for long. They know the land and move quick. There's talk from time to time about taking out their base at Red Rock Canyon, but nothing ever comes of it. The Great Khans are tough fighters. If we ever did go up against them on their home turf, we'd win. But casualties would be high.
I heard you're Bitterroot's father.
Adoptive father, yes. I was very proud when he made 1st Recon. I know that every time I send them out, I could be sending him to his death. But if it's not me, it'll be somebody else. At least this way I get one more chance to see him. Right.
Now I could get these guys to support me with Nephi, but when I did it before, I'm gonna report the chat itself. I can pretty much just take them on myself, so I'll pretty much do that by myself. I'll take on Nephi by myself, that is.
Evening.
Anyway, let's talk to these guys.
Howdy. What brings you back?
Oh wait, I did talk to them.
Always a pleasure.
I think it was the last video I did, yeah. I forgot I did that.
What can I do for you?
Though I do like the additional dialogue, and I could show any viewers other stuff in New Vegas. Major Daughtry said I should talk to you about taking down Driver Nephi.
Whatever you need, we'll make sure it gets done.
What can you tell me about Driver Nephi?
Not enough. We've been trying to put a bullet in him for a few weeks. He's strong as a Brahmin bull, and he's fast. Seems like he usually runs with a gang of fiends, uses them for cover. We haven't been able to get a clean shot at him. Betsy swears she's hit him, twice. But if she's right, it didn't seem to slow him down.
How good is your squad?
I've been sniping since I was old enough to walk. A lot of us sharpshooters get recruited off the farms and ranches out west. Comes natural to us. As for my squad, they're the best we have. My word on that. They're all hand-picked, and I won't work with anybody who isn't up to snuff. Ten of Spades is the greenest of the bunch, but he's a farm boy, like me. Shooting's in his blood.
I'm going to need your help.
You've got it. What did you have in mind? You thinking of luring him into range of my snipers?
Do you think that'll work?
Can we hit him? Damn straight we can. Question is whether he kills you before we get a clear shot. It's one hell of a risk you'd be taking, but if you're willing, we'll do everything we can to keep you alive.
Alright, I'll do it.
Listen, my team has a debt to settle with Nephi. We've seen too many of our boys get brained by that golf club of his. You lure him out for us, and if we can score some payback, we'll all pitch in caps for a reward. My team will take up positions around the old rock-crushing plant. They'll wait until they see Nephi, and then they'll start shooting. At that point, just keep your head down and stay out of range of his golf club. We'll take care of the rest. Get your rifles and move out, First Recon. We've got a fiend to kill.
Alright, so with dealing with Driver Nephi, I will basically be bait and run away from him. I'll try not to make any attempts at shooting at him. You know, I could easily deal with it myself, but I'll let these guys deal with him. They seem to really want some revenge.
Hey.
Let's go. You know, I forgot where I got the dinner bell shotgun at. Maybe it's one of the DLCs. This is about south of Vault 3, north of the Samson Rock crushing plant. It's a little bit northwest. Oh, there they go. There they go. Oh. I'm missing all the action. Cigarette. It's a better weapon with better range. Basin Creek building. Oh shit. Yeah, don't just run out in the open. Ah! My dumbass runs out. Crushing point. Get some stim packs. Okay.
Quit talking. We got a job to do.
At least none of the NPCs died from a mine.
Best you don't worry about us. We'll watch your back.
Alright, time to leave these guys in the open, so I'll have Raul and Rex wait here. Huh? Is there a radioactive twister coming? Are you saying I should stab the next person I see? Did someone fall into a well? Let's go check out that well, boy. Huh. Something was... No. Something was listed. Huh. Not sure where to find the well. I had to look that up online about the well. Unless it was a reference to something that I should get, but I don't get.
Okay, boss. I'll just wait here, alone, while my heavily armed companion goes out of earshot. I'm sure nothing will happen.
One shot, one kill. That's how Ten of Spades plays the game. One shot, one kill. That's how Ten of Spades plays the game.
Let's see what this guy has to say.
I sharp now. I sharp now.
Right. More of the fiends out here. It's best if I shoot one of them. That'll get them after me. Yeah, they're running. And I'm getting shot to shit.
You like that?
I didn't realize I could go out and kill them like that.
That's good, that.
Kinda wish you didn't just ride out in the open. Kinda did the job for me. I was kinda hoping everybody would run out. The snipers would get them. I told you to wait back there.
Right behind you, boss. Sure. Sure thing, boss.
Got any more good news for me?
Want to claim a bounty.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Well, well, well. Driving the Phi. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch? No tips on my golf swing? Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send first recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the 3rd, there's a bonus in it for you.
Alright, I'll go after Cook.
One thing I should tell you about Cook. Piece of shit is pure animal. He raped one of my snipers, and that makes this personal. Also, he's got a flamethrower, and he's damn good with it. From what I hear, he either rapes or burns every living thing he gets his hands on. Only one man's gotten close to killing him, and that's Little Buster. So he says, anyway. Maybe it's bullshit, but I'd still ask him about it.
Who is Little Buster?
Bounty hunter. Talks big. But he's still alive, so he can't be completely full of shit. I think he's out in the yard, waiting to claim a couple bounties. You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck. Right.
Let's talk to Little Buster.
Yep, I'm still here. Shit, I got nothing better to do, right?
Major Daughtry said I should ask you about Cook.
The rapist with the flamethrower? Yeah, that's a combination I stay the fuck away from. I was stalking him for a while. Real good at that. Watching people from where they can't see me, you know? Only one thing I learned about that asshole. Keeps a bunch of Brahmins. Most of them he roasts whenever he feels like it. But there's one. Must be his pet or some shit. Doesn't let anybody near that Brahmin. Somebody puts a bullet in her, I bet that'd piss him off good. Might make him careless, too. Hey, yeah. Next time you see me, maybe I'll be rolling in a shitload of caps, right?
It's best to kill the one Brahmin named Queenie. Might as well see.
We won't go quiet. Legion can count on that.
Looks like he's about there. So I'll start at Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters. Already? What the hell? Guess I missed that shot.
For my cataracts, you only sort of look like the bad.
Also loot their corpses. Looks like that's Queenie to the left. Yeah, if he's losing it. Seems like they're shooting at him. If I can get him through one of these openings. Seems like that's the last one.
Still working on that last bounty?
I want to claim a bounty.
If that's true, that'd be the last of them. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that? Those 3 scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone. Wish I had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I gotta fix that. I remember my friend wrote down the quest thing. Ah, here we go. There it is, yeah. Set state. 001, 40, C. Up. It's a good level of science. Put that to 75. Survival to 45. Repair. That should be good. Save the game. Let's go more into the airport and see if there's probably at least one more quest before I end part 20 of my Let's Play.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Travelers are advised not to make friendly chit-chat with them. Also, citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. Boy, the Mojave Wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't it? You never know what's gonna happen next. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Hello. You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier. Take your pick. Another satisfied customer. Are you implying I have some kind of secret under-the-table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble.
I could be pretty resourceful. Perhaps we could work out a deal.
Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're
I have
willing
my
to do a
mic
little
muted.
legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash, and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else.
Sounds good to me. What do you need done?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes.
I'll do it.
Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers.
Remind me where Isaac is?
The gun runners are almost straight north of here, a little east. Isaac has a house in their compound. Bye.
There's an exit. Huh. Seems like they added a big shack area connected to the old airport. Dun, dun, dun. Gun runners.
Can I help you?
Contreras sent me. McCarran needs a lot more guns and ammo.
Shit, is he serious? A 25% increase in weapons is doable, but a 50% increase in ammunition is nuts. Just don't have the supplies on hand to meet that kind of demand for new weapons.
I'll go with the barter. Arrange a temporary supply deal with other merchants. It'll lead to a profit for you.
I guess we'll have to. If Caesar's Legion drives the NCR from the area, there goes 90% of our business. I don't like the idea of buying supplies from our competition, but it's only temporary. We'll call in extra supplies from our distributors. Let Contreras know we'll have the extra guns and ammo ready for the next shipment. Later.
Wish there was a back entrance to Karen. At least make things a little easier.
So you're back.
As you said, they'll have the extra guns and ammo in the next shipment.
Very professional. I like that. Maybe you can handle something bigger.
That's it? Alright, what's the job?
Great. The Crimson Caravan has something ready for me. Look for Blake and let him know you're picking up Contreras' medical supplies.
Sounds simple enough. I'll get right on it.
Thanks. Don't come back until you have it. Crimson Caravan is just northeast of the Gunrunners. Blake's usually in the main office.
Look for Blake. Nope.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
McCarran needs a regular shipment of Brahmin meat and spices for the mess hall.
Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cost some serious caps.
Give them a deal on the price. You'll have the upper hand in future, more important negotiations.
Well, the Fargo traders have been trying to edge us out on the new armor contract for the troops. This could swing things in our favor. All right, let McCarran know they should expect the first shipment in a week or so.
Try to send me for some medical supplies.
Here you go. Let him know he needs to make another payment if he wants more of this stuff.
Is there something special about these supplies?
Well, painkillers are easy to come by, but it isn't easy finding iodine, allergy meds, and a few of these other items. Why do you ask?
Combining these with chemical cleaners would yield strong chems.
Really? Huh. Never thought of that. The Crimson Caravan isn't really in the drug business. See ya.
I forgot about the Brahmin meat thing. Alright, back to Karen.
Morning.
Howdy. Looking for Chow?
Crimson Caravan agreed to trade meat and spices at a generous account.
You managed
Discount.
to swing us a discount and cover the majority of the meat supply we need. Good work.
Alright, that's taken care of.
So you're back.
Here are the medical supplies for Blake.
See, you're practically stealing caps from me. This work is so easy. There's one more job. It's a little more complicated, but I think you're up to it. I need to get some stuff sorted around. Gonna take me a day or two, so just stop back in a few days.
I'm ready for the next task.
Well, I'm not. Come back tomorrow and the stuff will be ready to transport. Bye.
Let's just sleep for a day or two. I think there's a couple beds up here. Damn it. Huh? Okay, that door opens. I did see a couple beds up here that I can use. Okay, every bed is taken in this fucking place. Guess I can just wait. Maybe there's a mod for a makeshift bed. Alright, it's been a day.
So you're back.
I'm ready for the next task.
Well, I'm not.
You said tomorrow.
All right,
Okay,
I
now
need
it
you to
works.
pass something off to a merchant. The guy's name is Price. The exchange goes down at Miguel's pawn shop in West Side. This next bit is very important. He's paranoid, maybe a little schizo. You have to identify yourself with a passcode or he'll shoot you right there. Just tell him you're looking for some betting advice. Then he'll say the surest move is to bet on the house.
Does it mean anything?
Yeah, it means you don't get shot.
Alright. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Be sure you do. If you get this last job done, full access to my stash. At a discount even, just because I like you. Get moving, watch out for raiders, and do not lose that package. Good luck.
Medical supplies. Need a usual package of medical supplies. You can trust the person with a note to get it to me in one piece. I know, you'll need payment for an installer. Guess if you need vendor. shop was...
Watch out!
Hell.
I've been doing this longer than you now.
Ah, there's the pawn shop.
Howdy. Here to do business? My grandfather opened up this shop.
What do you want?
I've seen a guy named Price around.
We work together. I'm handling his deliveries for the moment while he handles a business opportunity that came up.
Oh, well, I'll come back when he's around.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Where's Price at? Maybe I can still talk to this guy.
What do you want?
You said you were handling Price's goods while he's away?
Yeah, you need something?
I'm looking for some betting advice.
What? Look, do you have something to drop off or not?
Close enough. Yeah, Contreras told me to give Price his package.
Let's see here. Congratulations! You're under arrest for chem trafficking. Hand over your weapons and come with me.
Hey, I had no idea the package had chems. Contreras gave it to me.
Contreras, huh? We suspected he was involved somehow. It looks like you just gave me the evidence I've been looking for.
Hey, I'm just a messenger. I didn't know anything about this.
You know what? I believe you. You're free to go. Contreras, however, won't be moving drugs ever again.
What's going to happen to him?
He'll be shot. We have no tolerance for chem dealers in the military.
I'm sure Contreras could work with you.
It might work since he's acting as a major hub for this activity. It's not like he has much choice now that we have evidence. If you can convince Contreras to work with the Rangers to break up the drug ring, I'll call off the firing squad. Just report back to me when he's agreed to make the deal. Otherwise, he's dead.
Guess the Price guy ain't around. Let's see if I can be able to convince him. Back to McCarran I go. She can't even let me go here.
Morning.
What? I guess the Price guy wasn't supposed to be there at all.
So you're back.
Where was I supposed to meet Price again?
Pawn shop in Westside called Miguel's. It's in Outer Vegas, northwest of the Strip. Later. So you're back.
Brim has a new sheriff.
What do you want? Goodbye. What do you want? Goodbye.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a new...
So you're back.
I was supposed to convince him to join the Rangers to help NCR without him getting shot by the NCR. Am I looking for the wrong person? I have no idea. Maybe it's not a broken fucking quest, I guess. Anyway, I guess I'll end part 20 here. And as always, look forward to more videos in the future. Like and subscribe and all that. And I think I'll start the other DLC next time, being Old World Blues. So look forward to that as well. And this has been Alex.